Why is this other guy spectating?
I don't know, probably just to stop people readying up, I would think. I don't know if that works, if that's a thing.
In a minute, once I make my pot made up, I'll make it. I'll do an intro. Yeah, I can make a pot made up. Important. Right. What's up here, you fucking dweeb? Oh. Should we lock it off? Oh. Because the postman used to leave it. Mark, can you hear me?
Yes, buddy.
I've just... Oh, I'll send you the wrong thing. Why are you... Here's the driver's list. Okay. Right, I'm going to start in a sec. Yeah? What we call? You know what we call? The shot marker's not racing this thing.
Doesn't look like it. Must be a different tier, Marcus.
No, Marcus. Yeah, I'll show you. Alright, I'm gonna start. Ready?
Yep.
Hello and welcome to another commentary here today on Saturday. No, yeah, we are Saturday today, aren't we? Jeez, I'm losing my days. You're here with me, Jason Stimson, and co-commentator with me tonight is Mark Atkinson. Hello, Mark. How are we doing?
Hello, Jason. How are you? Are you well?
I'm very well, my friend. Very well.
Good. Got a few guys on their outlaps over there. Wolsey span it, unfortunately. In sector 2.
Already?
Yep, he just giving a bit too many beans on the way around, I'm afraid. Jump on board with Immortal Racer 32.
I'm on board. Right, I'm on board at the minute with Ace 2017, and he's currently coming round Sector 2 at the minute. We are on the Hungarian Grand Prix. He's on the grass, he's all over the place. He is on the softs though, so we'll have to see what happens as the Grand Prix carries on.
Just Jordan's invalidated, unfortunately. On board with Crazy Mouse. Crazy Mouse, Crazy Moose Monster? Crazy Moose Monster. That's me with my glasses on as well.
Hopefully we're going to be in with a good race, hopefully.
Yeah, very.
We'll turn the music off now and we'll just concentrate literally solely onto the racing.
Right, Crazy Moose Monster's coming on his fast lap now, around the first corner, into the DRS zone, round the sweeping right hand corner, on the braking boards, down into third gear to get a bit of turn on the wheel, flat out around this bit here, keeps it nice and tidy. This is the corner where you need to have your wits about you. This is where you can make it or break it. Whoa, just managed to keep the left hand wheel in the limits. Coming up towards the chicane. Down into second gear. Full lock right, full lock left. Coming down through, down into the final sector.
Who are you on board with, sorry?
Crazy Moose Monster, Ferrari.
Ooh, down the one.
Down in 15 at the minute. Just coming around, just finishing off his hot lap. Down into third gear, gets the turn. The car in front, hopefully it won't impede him too much. Got it bits out of the way, around the final corner. Coming down the start finish straight, it's going to set a time of 4th place, 1:16.7. Puts him in P4. Boss scored his second. PSL Legends has just gone at P1 with a 1:14.8, I think that is.
Yeah.
In the Red Bull. Very nice lap from that chap.
1:14.8. That looks like he's not too far in the front of Boss, but he's obviously got a bit to catch, so we'll have to see how it goes and see what happens there. Just see what happens really, but for some reason my bottom of my screen has just come up that CRL's got the fastest lap of 1:15, so I don't know what's happening with the game today, but it's a bit out of sync.
Yeah, 1:15.7 fastest lap, yeah.
But yeah, we've still got quite a few people down the bottom of the grid that is to do a timed lap. We're going to jump on board with LD4614 and we'll see where obviously he gets into, but obviously today here with this league currently that we're commentating on today, it is a full qualifying, so people don't have to put the fastest of laps in, as long as they get into qualifying too, that's all that matters.
Yeah, so they all bolt the mediums on for the second stint and hope you can make it in the top 10.
Yeah, definitely.
LD coming around the sweeping right, into the tricky corner, this is where you can make it or break it, like I said. Keeps that very tidy, nice and tidy. You need to keep off that curb on the right because that will spin you around and send you in the wall. Down to the chicane, down into second gear to get the turn that he needs. Coming down on into the final second. Keeps it nice and tidy there. I validate on there quite a lot, to be honest, on this track. He's pushing a little bit too hard sometimes.
Tricky that kind of, you got to be fast through it, but you've also got to be...
You've got to keep within the limits.
So...
Coming around the final two turns now, down into second gear to get more turn on the steering wheel. He's run out of electricity in the car, unfortunately, so he's not going to get a full push down here. Puts him in P5, still a good lap. It did run out of the ERS there, unfortunately.
Well,
could have had another
P5,
few tenths.
Hopefully that'll be enough to keep him in where he needs to be for qualifying too.
I do like this name. I like this name. Scooby Stew is on his out lap. I do like that name. That's a very good lap. Down in 13 in the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, I've got him. Hopefully, it's going to be a nice, lovely, dry race, and we're going to see some great action.
Oh, we have got a Renault spinning around the track. The Immortal Race to 32. Luckily, Scooby Stew managed to go round with no issues at all. Didn't manage to catch him or anything, which is good. Could have completely ruined his qualifying.
Yeah, the race is, for the viewers that are currently watching, the race is going to be dry. There's a little bit of cloud coming in about 20 minutes into the Grand Prix, but the track temperature should stay pretty much as it is, so there shouldn't be much drama there. So we're looking good to go for a race with a dry race.
Yep. Scooby Stew just getting all his fuel mixture sorted out. See the buttons getting pressed on the steering wheel by the driver. Coming down to his hot lap now, and away we go.
GFO, currently in P2, has just put in 2 quickest, sector 1 and 2.
That's it.
So
Nice.
depending on his...
is he down in the final sector now, is he?
I think he put it up into... that was his fastest time anyway, 1:15 dead, that was his time, so nice. He must have lost some time in sector 3 there, but...
A couple of tenths gone, hasn't there? Somewhere.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, but the guy, Legends, that is P1 at the minute, has got the fastest sector 3, so...
Scooby Stew just manages to keep that within the track limits round the sweeping right, came off that curb, gets well away down into the chicane. Second gear, overcooks it slightly. Still doesn't invalidate, luckily. He must have been right on the whisk of that. And it full throttle down the hill. Oh, a little bit of a wobble on there, but it's still good, Down into third gear. Oh, not quite the turn he needs, a little bit oversteery.
Coming down to jump on board with Ace as he starts his quick lap now. He's currently down in P8 with a 1:16.6, so he's going to want to improve that time by a hell of a lot.
We'll Scooby Stew puts it on 8th place with a 1:16.4 into the top 10. We only need 15 players for this qualifying second to go into the next round.
So there's only got to be 1 or 2 that's actually
we've only got to lose one person, unfortunately. But the next qualifying will be a lot more interesting. Scooby Stew's not happy with that last lap. He's pushing again for a second run.
I'm still currently on board with Ace as he's coming round the final sector as we speak. I don't know if he's going to improve on his time or not. He has got 2 green, sector 1, sector 2, so hopefully he will improve very slightly. But we'll see as he comes over the line now with a 1:15.7. So that does improve, and he comes up into P4.
The track is starting to rubber in a little bit more by the looks of things.
Yeah, Scooby Stew has come back into the pit. Pretty much everyone is in the pits. We've got Boss is out, and it looks like he's flying around sector 2, so I think this might be his fast lap.
Oh, in the Williams, yes.
Yes, in the Williams. Probably P4. As Vicky goes fastest with a 1:14.846, so very close to the top.
A little bit of a lock on the left from the Williams there.
Yeah, he's took the thing and he's going in the pits then, but now he's staying around now this right long hairpin, and he'll be over the line with a 1:15.6, so that is slower than his previous lap. But never mind, and he'll be coming in. We've got 5 minutes remaining on this qualifying one. Got quite a lot of people at the minute in the pits. Vicky's obviously just coming back to me on his lap. We'll jump on board with the Racing Point down in P12 as he's currently on his outlap.
And through 585.
I did jump on board with Anthro as he was on his last lap, but he invalidated around this last sector, so...
Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's flat out here, you just got to flick it down a gear just to get the turn you need. Down into third gear around this corner, get that turn rotation. Didn't quite get that, that's where he goes wrong a little bit. Kept it in fourth gear, Should have knocked it down a gear just to get a little bit more rotation on the steering there. Very cautious through the last corner. Doesn't manage to improve, unfortunately.
No, he stayed exactly where he was. But Anfro, I'm gonna his stats. Stay on board with him, because this is his fast lap anyway. He was on his out lap, wasn't he, the lap before?
Probably, mate. Knowing me.
So we're going to stay on board with Anfro, because he seems to be on the charge at the moment.
I'm going to sit on board with Holden in the Ferrari, see how he can get on. Pushing that Ferrari to the limits.
As he now comes round, final end of through sector 2, coming into sector 3. Only a few corners left to hook up and he'll be over that line.
The Ferrari just manages to keep that right hand wheel within the track limits.
Definitely. Anybody that is currently watching the stream here with me and Mark, please go hit that follow button on my Twitch and you'll be notified every time I go live. We will be going live every Saturday and Wednesday. Wednesday is with Road to Glory, and obviously today is with yourself, ARG.
How was that Racing Point getting on? Only 6% ERS left, that's not going to do him any favours. Two minutes 6 left in this qualifying session.
So it's funny, my game's still lagged onto the bottom, but we're going to jump down the grid. We're going to jump on board with Aidan Bell as he's just started his fast lap in the house. So we'll watch him as he comes round now through sector 1. Quick right-hander there, comes up the hill, tiny little bit of braking, knocked down a gear into the left hairpin, and he's stayed in the same gear. Comes round the hairpin on the right, still in 4th gear, 5th gear, 6th gear, comes into the tight chicane now, right, left, quick switcheroo, back on the power, try not to get as much wheel spin, round the left, round the right, then back onto, could have took more curve on the outside there, but decided to play it safe. Round that nice right-hander. Now we're coming round the double hairpin. We have got the right-hander here to bring you onto the straight, and a long left hairpin on the left, back to the pit entry. Try to stay off that white curve on the inside, and he's knackered up his lap, so he is slowing down. And he looks like he maybe is going to start his lap again. But Immortal Racer is coming over the line with a 118.9. There we go. And JG Fishing is coming back into the pit, so it looks like he will not be getting a flying lap in. Yeah, Aidan Bell is also, looks like he's going to be pushing for another lap with the looks of things.
Yep. Going again.
We'll have to see.
Ooh, that was almost invalidation. Manages to keep it.
Well, that is it for qualifying 1. The flag is out. That is how we're looking at the minute. For some reason my game's just fixed on that CRL Pocket Rocket getting 115.7.
Yeah, mine's the same, Jason. Mine's the same, 115.774.
Yeah. God, Codemaster, eh?
Aidan Bell's coming around the last corner now, onto the start-finish straight. This lap will count. if he has improved. No, he hasn't.
17, so he hasn't. Yeah.
Hasn't managed to get any better, but he's through to the Q2, so not all is lost. He's got another chance.
We'll see what happens. Looks like everybody is now finished qualifying one. So there we go for qualifying number one. Everyone has put in their banker laps now.
Yep.
And we have Vicky up in P1 with an awesome 114.8 lap, but there is PSI Legends closely following him in the Red Bull with a 114.8.
Yeah, very close.
Like a normal Grand Prix, isn't it, with a Mercedes and a Red Bull?
Yep, battling away. The Williams is the little bogey team up in there, keeping it nice with Boss going. Yeah,
with a 115.3, so he's only 0.5 half second off, isn't he? So
flying the flag for the British car, very nice.
We haven't got much really to. There'll be some gaining here, there, and everywhere, won't there? So
definitely, there's always a few tenths to be had somewhere. So, where we start for the Q2.
That's it. See what everyone decides to do this time. Probably say we'll see more people on the medium.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was just about to say there'll be a few yellow tyres running around at the start, I would think, and if that doesn't work, then we'll be bolting the softs back on and giving it all they've got.
But we'll stay on board and see where we go.
Just waiting for the first car to come out. Somebody's coming out there. Somebody coming out at the top there. There's another one come out. That's two guys. Just Jordan is the first one out on the track in the Alpha Tauri with the medium tyres. Ace is also in the Alfa Romeo with the mediums, and Immortal Race has come out in the Renault with the mediums as well. It's going to be a full medium first roll by the looks of things.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on board with Just Jordan 27, as he's going to be doing his fast lap first of all, so we'll jump on board with him.
We have got Aidan Bell's come out on the softs there. A couple of the people with the softs fitted but are still sat in the pit. So they're undecided by the looks of the minute.
Let's get some shit on the screens here. Yeah, we've got... Currently, at the minute, we've got a few people on the soft. We've got 4 people, but the rest of the grid is on the mediums.
Yeah.
But the people that are in the softs, there's only one of them on an hour lap, but the others can probably still change.
Yeah. Jordan's just fired up for his first run on the mediums.
Mr. Pocket Rocket is still at the bottom of my screen.
Pocket Rocket's still fastest man on the track by the Codemaster standards. If it puts him in P1, there'll be hell on.
Yeah. Knowing the game, it probably will.
More than likely. The yellow flag sector 1, just people getting out of the way, keeping it nice for other people to get the laps in, which is good to see. Just going to have a sit on board with the Red Bull of PSIL Legends, see how he gets on. Into the first DRS zone, down to the sharp left-hand hairpin. Keeps it nice and tidy through there. Full throttle over the curb. Down to the tricky little flick of the steering. There we go, that's beautiful. Keep it away from that slippery curb. Gets a little bit of a wiggle on, but manages to keep it. Into the chicane. Kisses the apex on the right, kisses the apex on the left. Down into the part where I always invalidate, but he hasn't, fortunately. That's good for him. There he goes, flicks it down in the sixth like I was mentioning before. Gets the turn on the wheel like he needs to. Down into third gear, full turn on the steering. Coming down to the second to last corner. Bit of a tricky corner as well. Just overcooks it a little bit, but not too much damage done. Might have lost a tenth or two, but nothing drastic. Down on the start finish, and he's going to be coming over the line. It's set in a 1:15.8. Nice lap on the mediums, yes.
Yeah,
very good.
Going to jump down on Crazy, currently P10 at the minute, and he's going around the final few sectors to set his lap as well, so we'll see where he puts himself onto the grid. He comes over the line with a 1:17.1. That currently puts him into P3 at the moment.
Nice, nice, nice.
Anthro with the racing point just starting his lap, so we'll jump on board with him as he's starting his lap. Down at the bottom currently, P15. The only racing point on the grid this evening as well.
Yep.
His teammate must have stayed in bed today. Or he's gone to bed early, depending on where you are in the country this evening. Morning, afternoon.
Good evening, good night.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's taking the marker boards out there. Just try to keep out of the way. I think it was Crazy Mugs Monster. Just try to keep out of the way. The Renault on his flying lap. CRL Pocket Rocket. His name's actually disappeared down on the bottom of the screen, so...
Yes, finally.
Oh, he's giving this Renault absolutely stick. Down in the third gear, gets a full turn on the steering. Around to the second to last corner. Oh, getting a little bit of a wiggle on coming out of that corner there, but he's absolutely hammering this Renault.
Down at the start, finish line, and he puts in a 1:16.9, and it goes into fifth. Still got a bit of move and do, but we're going to jump right down now with Mr. Pocket Rocket himself.
Yeah, that must have been his outlap, but he was absolutely giving it beans on the outlap, so them tyres are going to be nice and warm if nothing else.
Yeah, we'll jump on board. And like I say, if you get into the top 10, you're going to be running new sets of socks anyway, aren't you? So,
oh, yes.
It don't matter how much you crash these tyres to get that tyres rolling, so we'll just stay on board and see what happens.
Third gear through the chicane, very nicely done.
So, powering it round. Pushing that Renault to the limit on the mediums.
Definitely, definitely.
Got a yellow flag in sector 1.
Yellows, yes. Sector 3 yellows. Could be just people going that way, hopefully.
Slowing down, yeah. Slowing down, getting a gap in it.
Here comes the real lap of the Pocket Rocket. Put it in P2. Very nice.
16.2, that's
very nice.
Nice little lap from him there. He comes round now, and this will now be his in lap, so we'll go down on the grid and we'll
I'm just on board with LDL in the McLaren now on his hot lap.
He's on his out lap.
Why does man say hot lap then?
It's his out lap. You say on that.
No, it says out. Man says outlap, and then when they're on the, he's already been around once, it goes off. Whether it's my game, I have no idea.
Your game, I've got it down as outlap.
Yeah, man doesn't. That's it on there.
Good old Co-Masters again. Well, yeah, he's starting his time lap right as we speak. Yeah, here we go. Starts his lap now. Down into the side hairpin at the bottom. Hopefully, everyone has a clean start this evening as well.
Yep, let's hope so. See, I was right. LDL was on his hot lap. It's just gone in P2, 1:15.8.
Oh, is that who you was? Oh, I thought you was on board with Aiden Bell still.
No. A bit of confusion in camp.
Sorry. That was my bad. I thought you was on board with Aiden Bell, so I come down to view him with you.
I was fiddling around with seconds going, sure he's on a hot lap. What's the matter with my game?
Can't get the,
I've broken it.
Commentators. Can't get the commentators.
No, we're both sacked on the first day. Be alright.
Yeah.
Be alright.
Well, we're going to stay on board with Aiden Bell anyway as he's coming round. Well, we have GFO as well. Has posted the fastest lap at the moment with a 1:15.5.
1:15.5, very nice lap indeed on those medium tyres. Aiden Bell has got the softs on at the moment. He's on at 1:18.
Aiden Bell for me.
Set his last lap on the. It just flicked over then, honestly. I wouldn't lie to you. It said softs, and then just as I looked again, it went to medium when he came over the line. What's going on here?
Mine's some mediums all the way on.
No, I think I need some gin. Is it too early yet?
Never too early, mate. Never too early. But after last night, except I'm not drinking for a couple of weeks now.
Kid's belly. Little kid's belly. I've got a poorly head.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. That's the one.
Oh, Aiden's taking the shortcut. I don't think we're allowed to do that. That's normally Jason's trick, just cutting the chicane out. Yeah, we'll have another shortcut as well.
Pretty sure Boss might be coming into the pits. Yeah, we're going to jump on board with... We're going to jump on board with Anthro as he's currently on his outlap coming around the chicane. He's put the softs back on as well. There's a lot of people not happy with the laps and decided to put the softs back on.
Yeah, people in danger. Anthro, Scooby Stew, Crazy Moose Monster, Aiden Bell and Immortal Racer are all at risk at the moment of getting knocked out. So they've got 4 minutes and 12 seconds to get back out and, if they're not already out, get a good lap in.
We've only got 4 minutes remaining of this qualifying as well.
That's right, yes, and it's what we're rocking, a 1:15. So your outlap's going to be a 1:20, 1:25, isn't it? Time to get around. You're going up for another couple of laps at most. If you make it over the line before the flag comes out, obviously.
I'm going to stay on board with Anthro at the minute though, as he's
yep, I'm
starting
on board with
his
him as
lap.
well. The other three guys underneath Anthro are still sat in the pits, just wondering what they're going to be needing to do to get into that top 10. Let's see if anyone keep an eye on that.
Back out on an outlap as well, but he's invalidated. Anthro is invalidated as well. So he's going to have to slow down and then just go for a blast again, get that ERS built back up again, and
plus he'll have a little bit less fuel on board as well, which will help a bit.
We'll see what happens. He's down in P12 at the moment. Just Jordan has started his quick lap, so we'll jump on board with Just Jordan. Obviously, he don't feel like he's safe up in P10 at the moment.
Immortal Racer's come out, he's put the softs on, so he wants to go into that top 10. He doesn't want to be starting in the 12, 13, 14, 15 position. He wants to be up in that top 10 with the big boys.
Yeah.
Aiden Bell's coming out. He's also put the softs on. Scooby Stew is still sat in the pits if he needs to be in that top 10, or if he's happy, he may be going for the medium choice in the race. obviously P10 down over.
Currently on
pick
board
up
with
tyres
just
as well.
Jordan, is on his quick lap, but Immortal Racer is just slowing him down in front of him. He just keeps moving out of the way.
Immortal Racer is on his out lap as well. Should really be moving out of the way. This
He's
is
going to spoil his lap.
Oh, he's absolutely ruined it for him. Not what we like to see.
That is not good sportsmanship
it's not
at all.
at all. He needs to be moving for the guy.
No, he's just staying there, knackering it. It's dirty air, look. Car is all over the place.
Luckily, he's gone up to P8 though, Jason, which
yeah, he's gone better.
It's not the best, but just put him into the Q3 for the moment.
We'll jump on board with Immortal Racer as he starts his quick lap now then, and see what happens.
I'm surprised that wasn't an invalidation. I thought all the wheels went over though.
Yeah, no, nearly. I think it was right on the border. 1 minute left on qualifying.
So at the moment in time, GFO Vazdel is in the top position with the mediums on with 1:15.5, which is a very tidy lap indeed. Scooby Stew is not coming out, so he's going to be starting in 13th by the looks of things.
Immortal Racer has just come out on his softs and he's done a slower lap. Did a 1:19, so he hasn't improved. Crazy Moves has also come out. He's invalidated his lap, but he's not going to make the start finish line for another lap because qualifying is currently over. The checkered flag is out. That is his qualifying over.
Ant doesn't make it over the line in time to make another one either.
I think Crazy Moose was actually very lucky there because it's still letting him do his qualifying lap. So
is it?
Yeah, he was very, very on the limit. So it's very lucky, but it's letting him do it. So we'll stay on board with him.
Immortal Racers run out of fuel. Ferrari's up in front, hopefully will move out of the way or go into the pits. Yeah, he's moved out of the way nicely. Parked it on the gravel.
That's the way you need to get out of the way, isn't it?
Yeah, take a dive for the hedge back.
Here he comes over the line, 1:14.15, 16.10.
Up into the top 10. Eliminates just Jordan. Yep. Elimination for just Jordan, Ace, Anthro, Scooby Stew, Immortal Racer all have to sit out for the next qualifying session. And that is your Q2 over and done with. GFO Vazdel with the fastest lap. CRL Pocket Rockets, Aidan Bell, EH Holden, PSL Legends, Vicky 644, LDL, Crazy Mooks Monster, Bosco and Wolsey 172 are up into the next qualifying session to fight it out. And there is your standings for your qualifying 2.
Definitely. See what happens. Qualifying 1, so he takes the advantage on P1.
Exactly.
It's the only problem with doing a full qualifying, isn't it? They started at like what, 12 o'clock, and it's now 20 to 1, so it takes like an hour to do a qualifying.
Yeah, it does take up a lot of time, doesn't it? And if you go in Q1, you've got a bloody long wait until you're back on the track, haven't you?
But we have a Mercedes starting the car up. It looks like Vicky will be the first one out on the track. His people are just coming out to let him out. Here he comes.
Vicky out on the track.
We've also got a Boss out on the track, and we've also got Aiden Bell is out on the
Bell's
track.
out.
Vicky's
out. Walls is out. Boss Gowan's out. Some more guys coming out now. Excuse me.
A lot of people coming out to get their fastest laps in.
PSL's coming out. The only people sat in the pits is LDL, Crazy Moose Monster, Pocket Rocket and Holden. They're hanging on for a little while longer.
Stay on board with Vicky as he'll be starting his fast lap very soon. Comes around the final corner now as he starts his first time qualifying of qualifying 3. The big fat fight out for the P1 position. Here we go. 10 people left remaining.
Gives him that extra couple of gear shifts just to keep the traction down on the rear end of the car, stop him lighting up those back tyres. Very nice and tidy through that little corner there. Up to the tricky corner. Peg it down again and just give it full beans. Keep away from the curb on the right, like I said.
Which he didn't do.
Yep, you cannot touch that curb because it does bite you.
He did get a purple sector 1 as well, so
yeah, it's
that's now going to spoil his lap there. But
doesn't look like he's backed off, he's still going. No, that's going to be an invalidation, no?
Potts is still coming around, bit of a lock up there, but he's coming around now and he'll be doing his first time qualifying for the Williams. We'll put him on P1 currently with a 1:15.3.
It's a nice tidy lap. Decent time. I could probably see the 1:14s here and these softs.
Vicky goes P2, but he did have a bit of a mistake in.
Bit of a wobble, yeah. Lost him a good 4 or 5 tenths, half a second. 1:16 for Aiden.
PSI Legends is coming over the line now. He puts in a
1:14.8.
14.8, yes.
Purple in all sectors, I believe.
LD goes over the line now to start his fast lap in the McLaren. you know, when you go on ranked or unranked or whatever, I think you should be able to use an actual F1 library.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It used to be like that. You used to be able to do it like that.
You can only use the ones that you get.
Yeah, in the store. Yeah.
Or even use like the layout of the change like the colours if you want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mix them up a little bit.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
So LDL is coming around the final sector in the McLaren. It's coming around the second to last corner now into the hairpin, keeping it nice and tidy, nice and tight to the left hand side curb. Around the last bend on to the start finish straight. Gets full power out of there, really nicely done. Puts it up to P3 with a 1:15.7, well done.
Going to jump on board with the other Mercedes now, GFO, as he starts his out lap, coming around through sector 1, and then he'll be starting his quick lap. Validated this lap. What is our lap?
Sambo with Pocket Rocket in the Renault.
Just starting his lap, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I don't want to say anything because when I get round there, then go again.
Yeah, pretty sure he's out. Pretty sure he's on his time lap. Yeah.
He is, yeah. Keeps away from that curb on the right hand side. Keeps it nice and tidy down to the chicane. Third gear through there. Full power out of it. Keeps that curb nice on the other curb, just going over it, using all the curb. Gives you that better racing line. Ferrari keeps it out the way nicely, well done. Last 3 corners. Around the final corner, onto the start finish. Coming over the line in P2. Wow, what a lap. Well done with the Renault.
Currently still on board with GFO in the Mercedes, and he has just put purple sector 1 in, so...
Pocket Rocket 6/1000th off the top spot, which is nothing whatsoever. Vasdel's coming around again in the Mercedes. Crazy Moose Monster's gone back into the pits.
We got purple sector 1. So he's getting purple sector, so he's on for a good lap here. He'll be in the top 3 definitely. Maybe P1 here, but we'll have to see as he goes over the line. And he does. 1:14.4.
He smashes it.
Nice little lap he hooked up there. He did have a couple of purple sectors, so.
Be very pleased with himself. Very pleased with himself with that one.
I'm going to jump back on board with his teammate Vicky. Time lap
yeah, I remember last time when we commentated, Vicky's a pretty fast racer driver. I think Vicky put it on pole position last time we streamed for these guys.
Yeah, he's got purple sector number 2. Jumped on board with him a little bit late, so I don't know if he got purple sector 1 as well. Over the line,
14.5.
14.5.11.
Hell of a lap, nonetheless.
It looks like
just a single tenth between the Mercedes. 10th of a second.
We'll jump down on board with Boss, and he's just starting his fast lap as we speak, so that was the timing. So we'll stay on board with him for a lap and see if he can improve on his 1:15.3. Big lock up there.
Walls is coming back out for another bash in the Alpha Tauri. 2 minutes 43 left in the session. Crazy Moose Monster just looks like he's sitting in 10th, not coming back, not coming on the track to even set a lap by the looks of things. He's going to have no time to do that now.
We'll have to see what happens when he comes round.
Set a purple sector 2 on my map as Boss gone. He's coming around the second to last corner. Round on to the start finish straight. Should be a 1:14.7.
A lot of people on the outlaps at the moment.
Renault's coming back out. It should have just enough time to get around and set a flying lap with CRL Pocket Rocket. He'll have enough time to get around the track and start his flying lap.
We're jumping right down the bottom of the board on P10 in a minute. With Crazy, but it looks like his car setup's just not where he would want it, and he's round anyway. And
obviously not.
Just literally saved it before he hit the wall.
That would be me. I'd have been wheeling, been hanging on my bonnet or something.
He didn't even get wing damage. It looks like a man. He's literally just saved it. So hopefully, if he gets that pedal down, he should be able to get across that line and get his qualifying.
If he can keep in a straight line, it looks like he's struggling a lot with that Ferrari there.
Yeah, he was putting on that other corner and his car seems to be
fighting with it.
Yeah, there's not much set up really.
Pocket Rocket just coming over the line to start his hot lap now. And away he goes, onto his hot lap, currently P5 with 1.8. Down towards the first DRS zone, keeps that nicely kissed on the curve there, he's got a power down, there he goes. The track is fully rubbered in now, so should be setting some record laps now, guys. PSL Legends 1:14.2. Oh my word, that was what a bloody lap that was. PSL Legends with a 1:14.2, Mr. Stimpson.
The Mercedes have both come out, but I think they're both going to be just slightly too late. As a checker flag, it just literally come out, so might let them do their lap. No, GFO didn't, but Vicky just got over the line in time, so Vicky can do his lap, but GFO can't. So GFO will be staying exactly where he is.
Yep. Renault is still flying around the track with Pocket Rocket. Bit of a drift going on there, well controlled. This should be in the low 1:14.6, puts him up a position into P4 for Pocket Rocket. On board with Vicky and see what Vicky can muster up on this last
Crazy
push.
goes across the line. 1:16 death.
And 1:14.2 is going to be a tall order to keep up with. But Vicky didn't invalidate, luckily. I thought it would have done.
I don't think he's quick enough to get that time in.
No, he's given up. Send it in. He's going to have to sit with the P. Oh, Jesus. Spins it in the pit lane. Never mind.
Well, that is it. That is qualified, free, over and done. PSI Legends puts it on pole with an awesome flying lap of a 1:14.2. GFO comes into P2 with a 1:14.4. Teammate in the Mercedes puts it in P3 with a 1:14.5. Pocket Rocket in the Renault puts in P4 with a 14.6. Boss in the Williams does a 14.7, and the Ferrari there looked like he did a 1:14.7 as well, but it's just off my screen, so I can't even tell you the exact. But the race is looking like it's going to be a close one with the lap times we've got here.
Definitely what we've got from P1 to P5, all in the 114s,
Yeah,
some
so we're looking
115s,
at
116s. But
hopefully a nice close lap.
it's not just It's not just qualifying pace. You've got to have the race pace to go with it. So you might be a really good qualifier, but your race pace isn't so clever.
Yeah,
Is the bracket I fall under? I'm good at race pace, but I can't qualify very high.
You only do well in the races because everyone crashes out in front of you.
Yeah, usually you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That's a double-edged sword, isn't it? I had to fly the flag for the Ferraris on Thursday because my teammate likes to kiss the wall in the rain. So I brought you on P2.
Definitely.
Not bragging on outright, but P2's alright.
Anyone just joining the stream? We are here with ARG as they are currently going to be starting their Grand Prix very soon here for the Hungarian race this evening. You are live with myself, Jason, and my side commentator, Mark. If you would please go ahead and give my Twitch a follow and a like, that would be massively appreciated, and you'll be alerted when I also go live, which is another awesome thing to happen.
We also have nice little monkeys that dance around if you do mess up.
Yeah.
And we do have a few more.
SpongeBob as well, yeah, we have a SpongeBob.
Nice little graphics done by Mr. Stimpson. Your safety car banner will come out if the safety car does happen to come out.
Hopefully it won't, but we'll soon find out.
It definitely will, it always does. There's not a chance it's not coming out, like, because somebody's going to hit that curb and spin it the wall. Usually me.
Here we go.
Here we go. Formation lap. We caught us out last time, didn't it? Away we go.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, the formation.
The lights don't start shining. It's qualifying lap, mate. That's how you know. That's how you know it. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. The formation lap, a quick lap around to get them tyres nice and warm, and then they'll be off to the start. We will see what happens.
Right,
like
so
snow then, didn't it?
Yeah, no, not in Hungary, mate. I don't think. So your top 10, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the mediums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the softs. So there's a very mixture going on up there. The top 5 are all on the medium tyres. The next 5 down are on the softs, and you got to mean a mixer. Scooby Stew is the only guy coming out on the hard tyres, so he's going for a long stint at the front, hopefully keeping out of trouble and make those hard tyres last for, what would you say, 20, 25 laps, Jason?
Yeah, something like that, but Ace has left the session for some reason.
Connection errors, he should be able to, he's got plenty of time to get back in, hopefully. So we've got a Red Bull sitting on the pole position, followed very closely by 2 Mercedes-Benz. Renault sat up there, Williams, Ferrari, McLaren, Alpha Tauri and Ferrari. There's a couple of disqualifications there, sorry, I just wondered what was going on. So sat on the grid.
They're all crashing into each other, I think. Oh, is it empty outside on the grid that Kerry has to go? So there's the strategy. You can either go mediums to hards on a long old one stop, or you can change them softs and mediums and do a 2-stop.
Looking forward to this. Hopefully everybody has a good clean first corner and we can get some good racing underway.
Hopefully. Why is it so laggy?
I've no idea.
Who's phone? What is that?
Away we go. The lights didn't go out, but away we go, guys. I don't know what happened there, but see, we go down to the first corner. The Mercedes have got the overtake done on the Red Bull. He's coming round. The two Mercedes, the Red Bull's gone wide.
I'm just going to take this call, buddy, so I'm going to have to leave it with you for a second.
On board with GFO, who has taken the lead. Ace Racer has just lost his front wing, unfortunately. Let's get some telemetry for you guys on here so I can tell you some more information that you're needing.
Yeah.
But it's telling me Ace Racer's in P1 for some reason, but he's really not. We have got a VSC.
That looks more like a progress.
Got a virtual safety car. Everybody needs to keep the deltas in the green to avoid any driving.
What colours Emily go in? Yeah, but then Chloe's not going to stand out.
And away we go, racing again. Vazdel followed very closely by Vicky. The Mercedes and the Red Bull.
Yeah.
PSL just fell down in one place.
Well, that's why it's stupid. Yeah, do that then, yeah.
Coming down the start-finish straight, the DRS is not enabled until the next lap.
No. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Take a look down the grid.
Alright.
Scooby Stew on the hard tyres has managed to gain a good few places. Let's see what positions have been made up there.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
No worries. Yeah, Scooby Stew's gone up to P11 on those hards. So he's had a very good start of the race. It's telling me Ace Racer's in P1, but he's not. I don't know why the game's done that. I've no idea why it's telling me that. So, still sat on board with GFO Vazdel. Vicky is 9/10 behind, so he will have the DRS coming up when it's activated. PSL is coming up very close as well. He's half a second. 0.2 seconds going for the overtake. He's going to make that stick by the looks of things. Yep, the Red Bull has made the pass on Vicky. The Renault is still fighting there for that position. Oh well. PSIL Legends is chasing down Vazdel, who is in P1. Pocket Rocket is all over the back of Vicky in the Mercedes-Benz as well. We've got a Ferrari closely following the battle, along with a Williams. This is very close at the top there. It could be anybody. We've got a yellow sector too. Somebody ran a bit wide, I think. All my times have disappeared, unfortunately, so I can't give you any information on that at the minute in time. Red Bull is wanting his P1 back off of Vazdel.
Got it, one person done. They all do.
He's got the DRS, he's got the overtake wide open. Gone for the inside.
Ooh,
Vazdel closes the door on him. Closes the door. While they're battling, Vicky's just watching at a little distance, thinking if these make a mistake, this is mine. Some battling going on with the two up the front there. Pocket Rocket's closely behind Vicky, so he's waiting for a little bit of crumbs there as well to pick up along the way. Let's have a look.
Can I just say this lobby is glitched?
Yeah, it's gone. It's put Ace in first place.
He's not even here. Ace is currently down in P11 as well. So.
Yeah, it said it's P1 for some reason. I don't know why it's done that.
Well, I'm sure admins will sort that out after the race has been finished.
We've got that Red Bull still hunting that Mercedes. Still hunting that Mercedes. Why on earth has Vazdel got a minute in front of PSL? What the hell's going on with this game? Holy smokes. Vicky's fallen back down into 5th position. Or has he? What the hell's going on?
Malta Racer is getting 5-second penalties as well for ignoring blue flags, but
right.
he's not actually getting blue flags because Ace is...
Oh, dear me.
He's not actually ignoring blue because Ace is...
hot. Yeah, Ace isn't in P1. The game thinks he is.
But he's not, so... They jump on board with Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky's chasing
the
down
game is so light because
it
said he's 0.017 away from PSI and he's like a good.
Well, it's put Vazdel a minute in front of PSI Legends, who's right on his back bumper. So I don't know what the hell it's doing. So it's given GFO Vazdel a full lap for some reason. What the hell's happened there?
God, give him a lap.
Anyway,
no, it ain't. It's no. PSL Legends is 0.5 away from him.
Right, it's given Vazdel a minute behind Ace.
Yeah.
Good God.
But Ace is glitched and he's glitched out, so.
Yeah.
We have a bit of a pass going on down the back of the grid. Another bit of a battle here as a boss comes under EH there. Grey low battle. EH comes up to the inside line, but boss gets it moved and he's got it done. Vicky's got a 3-second penalty as well for going over the lines, but what an awesome little battle that was right there. Just caught it at the end of the replay there. What an awesome to-in and throw-in, but they've got it done in the end and settled to where they want it to be. Ace has got a 3-second penalty as well, but it's not going to matter because he's a minute in the lead. He's doing awesomely on his commentary.
Oh, the game thinks he is anyway.
You know, it'd be funny if GFO comes round and laps him.
Could happen.
That'd be the only way he could. That'd be the only way he could
get the top step of the podium. Yeah. This Red Bull is not giving up. He's got plenty of battery left as well.
Yeah, rest as well.
I think he's going to go for it. He's going to go for it.
Go for a dive on the inside line. Gets the move done nice and simple there. Keeps it around the inside. But GFO isn't letting him have it that easily. He's going to come back fighting, but he can. He's got the move done there. The Red Bull has got past the Mercedes right there. Puts himself into P1 currently. But I don't think GFO will let him get away that easily. But Vicky is also coming back on the back of these boys as well. So is Pocket Rocket. They are all fighting for this position. They all want to be up there. But I'm going to jump down the bottom of the grid as JG Fishing is coming around very soon around that Renault. Decides to take the safe option and back out of that move right there. The Mortal Racer is currently P10 at the moment, the last person in the point with 1 point. So he'll want that move done. Pocket Rocket has got a 3-second penalty. Quite a few penalties coming in already.
Vazdel is still in the DRS zone. Puts the DRS on. Looking a couple of tenths gaining on that Red Bull in the lead. The Red Bull has got strong race pace. If he can pull that, break that DRS, he should be on his way down the road.
Big collision there, big collision there. He has caused wing damage to himself there, but Holden has gone into the back of Fishing there, and he's coming into the pits to presumably put a new wing on there. But that has lost some time now from them. But we still have a Red Bull Mercedes The Renault holding
Not
on
far
to the back
behind
of
the
his bike
Renault,
as well.
so we've got a good four-way battle at the top of the game there.
We jump on board with GFO as he's back on the chase of PSI Legends. He's going to want that victory back to himself.
He's managed to gain a few seconds as well, a few tenths, sorry.
They've managed to take 10 seconds out of Ace as well, so hopefully by the end of this Grand Prix they'll be somewhere near lapping him. Probably not, but
GFO Vasdell with the fastest lap of 1:18.7. So he is hunting that Red Bull down.
he has a DRS as well. This is probably the closest battle we've got going on as well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to just quickly jump on board with these two down here. Mortal Racer has gone AI. He's currently sat in an AI position for some reason.
Which will give the McLaren a good chance to take it off.
Well, you got the new gun down at the inside. He just slams it through.
This is in the pit, so that'll give the guys in the lead some more time to catch up. US GT's
That is
on the
not
grass.
good at all. Is that other guy's AI is just pretty much took him out.
They have a tendency to do that, the eyes. They don't really like you very much.
Still a little bit of a battle going on for P1 currently.
Definitely. It's an interesting battle to watch.
My controller is apparently nearly dead, which isn't a good thing at all.
Just try to keep in the slipstream of the Red Bull. Around the first corner, got the DRS. DRS is wide
DRS
open.
Again, bit of a wiggle on the back end there as well.
Yep, it's going down to 0.4 of a second, so he's gaining, but gaining and getting past are two different things. While they pulled the 2 second gap on Vicky and the Renault.
We'll have to stay on board and see what happens.
Yep, 0.6 of a gap now. Vicky seems to be dropping back. A bit more than he'd like, I would think. 2.5 seconds almost gap now. Red Bull's very good through that second sector.
Yeah, that's where he's gaining his time in it, and then it's too much. Before
Just had a little bit of a wobble that's cost him 3-4 tenths on
We'll
that.
have to jump down here though, because we've got a little bit of a Williams and a Ferrari battle going on down the back of the grid for P9 and 10. Going to jump on board with AG as he's on the back of Crazy, both on the hard compound. Crazy's just come onto his hard, so his hards are newer. So let's see what happens. Just short him with a 3-second penalty as well now.
Renault has got the DRS on the Mercedes of Vicky also. So he's now on the push.
We're going to stay on board at the moment.
Very close to the back end of the Ferrari.
PSI Legends has managed to get GFO out of the DRS zone as well, which will help him massively. Ace has got a 3-second penalty. Looks like Ace is slowing down as well and allowing the front guys to maybe catch him up, but he has pitted for mediums as well.
Yes, he has come into the pits.
To be honest, he would probably be better slowing down and coming back down the grid to where he was maybe. If he was sat in like P8, maybe just pull over to the side.
Yeah,
wait till you're back down to P8 and then carry on your race, and then obviously there'll be no yeah, that'll be the only way you can pretty much get back into this fight at the moment with it being glitched. It'll be the only fair thing to do, really. I'm going to stay on board with these boys as they're having a nice little battle here. AG, will he go for the inside line? No, we won't. Just breaks enough. Crazy's a bit slow coming out. Goes for the inside line. Will he have it to stick? And he spun. He just cut him off. Didn't give him enough time. And he has reset to the track. So that'll be one for the admins to have a look at. I don't know what their rules and regulations are on stuff like that, but I'll definitely need a look at.
GT has just had another 5-second penalty added onto him.
Just Jordan has gained fully from that little bit of a battle that Williams had there with his little spin. He's now currently on the back of him as well.
Right at the back end in that Alpha Tauri. So you're going to need a bit, few gaps forming at the top of the table. That's still 2 seconds adrift. Vicky's 2 seconds adrift of that. We've got Pocket Rocket coming up on the back of that Mercedes, just hacking tenths and tenths a lap out of the time. Trying to get that Mercedes in his view. Well, hopefully he'll have DRS coming out on the start-finish straight. There he goes, wide up. He's got only 8% battery left, which isn't going to help, so he's just going to have to use the fuel mix and the DRS to try and catch that Mercedes. And round he goes. Mercedes just seems to have the better traction out of the corners, to be honest. Many close battles barring the Renault and just Jordan at the minute. Pocket Rocket seems to be pretty good through the third sector. That's where he seems to be finding his time on that Mercedes through the turns. There he goes, he's all over the back of this Mercedes now. Got it down to half a second gap. Keeps it nice and clean through there. Possibly running a little bit more downforce than the Mercedes, which is why the Mercedes is getting away on the straights, I would believe. And why he's better through the sector 3 twists and turns. We'll still have the DRS going down the home straight. Got a little bit more battery. He's going to use some of that up just to try and gain a little bit of an advantage here. Got it down to 0.3 of a second on the back of Vicky. Put the power down. Half a second gap. Just looking for an opportunity to make a dive for it.
Well, trying to, isn't it?
That's right.
Still on board with these as you're talking about them as well.
We've got
I'd say that
AG Whoopo all over the back of Crazy Moose Monster in the Ferrari.
Again, they had a little battle before, didn't he? So he's managed
coming
to
down the start pretty straight.
all
The DRS and the battery on full smokes as well. He's going to go and make a dive for the outside, inside. There he goes. Round he goes on the hard tyres. Yes. Just Jordan is very, very close behind them as well on the hard tyres. So it's a three-way hard tyre battle. Jordan's thinking about going for this as well.
Yeah,
he's got room. There's no room to overtake up there.
I have to say, it's been I'm not going to say it, but the safety car has been deployed. Yep. I was just about to say it's been a very clean race. No safety cars.
Yes, on the commentator. There it goes.
And it come out.
That was Wolsey who seems to have
safety car is out.
Oh, here he is. He's gone into the wall. By the looks of it, on the corner of the start-finish straight. Just lost it, unfortunately. By the looks of things, this is going to give people opportunities to come in, change your tyres.
We'll jump on board with the leader, PSI Legends.
Quite a few penalties going on at the top. The PSI Legends has got 3, Vicky's got 6, and Pocket Rocket has got a 9-second penalty in those positions at the minute. Scooby Stew has gone all the way up into 6th place with the hard stint, so that was a good call for him to put those on. They're only 14 laps old, so there's probably another 10 laps left in those, so he will gain some more track position if people are going to be keeping coming into the pits in front of him as well. So he's made a cracking choice going on those, kept it out of trouble, no damage, ran his race, and he's got up to P6 with that strategy there, which is good.
Two people switching on to the hard compound.
Hards will go at the end. He'll be struggling to get the mediums to an end on this 16 of 35. You'll be pushing your luck on that. Still got a couple of people in the pits, but I don't think Stu will have time to get past there before they come out, see? No, they've come out the other end, so Stu's going to end up being in P6 for the restart. But the guys all ahead of him have all got the hards on as well, but newer of course, so they're going to have a little bit more stick.
Yeah, his hards are on 15 laps, aren't they?
Yeah.
So he's going to have to come in and pit again.
But this will bunch the grid back up to get us away racing again. Oh, mate, you're making me yawn now. Did you have to? Bloody hell.
There's a lot of people in front of PSI Legends that are currently moving round for a lap.
Yeah.
A lot of people AIing again as well, so obviously that can't be a rule in this league. You must be able
Yeah,
to
mate, it's
AI
not our league, not our rules, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Just being able to sit in AI and...
Oh, he's AI, we'll give him 10 points.
That's it, mate, that's it. Stops it happening though, doesn't it?
It does, it does. There's somebody else going in the pits there. Was that going into that pit there? That
was,
is the McLaren.
Yeah, DJ Christian.
Scooby Stu should be well happy with himself with that hard tyre selection there. It's paid off dividends for him, really. Although he will have to come in and pit. Probably anybody else apart from who's on the hards now. So the people below him, and Bosco and Crazy Moose Monster won't probably have to come in. And Crazy Moose Monster's on 7 lap old hard, so he might get a little bit skiddy towards the end if he tries to make those last. And then we've got mediums going on. Nobody's actually on the soft tyre at the moment. So why would you be in the middle of a race when you've got to go at the end?
That's what I said. Not going to make themselves last to the end, are you?
No way, no chance.
I think these guys that are on the mediums, I think they're going to go for a soft stint at the end.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably make the mediums a big push. They're going to be on bursting capacity by the time you get there, but they're not going to be having much grip left. Let's jump up the grid with your phantom leader, Ace.
He's going to have to come in and pit again to get a new set of mediums or softs or whatever he's wanting to come and pit in.
Yeah.
Obviously PSI Legends will end up staying out or whatever, but then that could end up putting Ace right down into like P11, P12. So what do the admins do in this situation? Because he's stayed out, hasn't he? But they wouldn't know where he would actually be. Is it an unfair disadvantage? You know what I mean? He could be right down in P15. You don't know where he would be. Yeah.
You don't know from where he was to. You haven't got the seconds, so you don't know where to put him, if you know what I mean.
No.
We have got a E.H. Holden's come out at the wrong time. He's got stuck in the safety car, which is unfortunate for him, so he's going to be a lap down on everyone, which is a bit of a bummer. Do they not let the lapped cars pass the safety car in this?
Not if the other cars catched up first. So like if Ace wasn't there, he would have been able to overtake it and do a lap.
Right. Well, Ace
But
shouldn't be
because-
there, so that's
because-
given him a disadvantage as well, hasn't it, now,
Yeah,
unfortunately?
that's the problem, yeah.
Yeah, if
And
he'd
that's what's happened with fishing as well, because
so
fishing
if
was
Ace
the
had
same.
got into the pits, then it would have let him go then.
He did pit still.
Yeah.
Obviously, because he was glitched, it still didn't work out for him, so... Like I say, Ace been up there glitched, who's actually knackered up other people's races, so...
Holden's the biggest
I don't
sufferer at the
know.
moment, unfortunately.
The problem is, it's not the admin's fault, is it? It's the game
No.
itself, so...
Definitely.
It's like we had the other night, you know what I mean? It's an hard one to...
It's a bitter pill to swallow, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure it'll get sorted eventually. 2021 comes out in July.
Yeah.
Safety car is in this lap.
Yep, let's get racing again, boys.
I'm going to stay on board here with PSI Legends.
We'll put it on the broadcast and sit on board with Pocket Rocket and see where we go from there.
Safety car has come into the pits.
Legends is wasting no time and getting that Red Bull fired up again. Anthro and Williams side by side going into the first corner. William takes the inside. Ant's not letting him pass. He's pushed him a little bit wide. Still not giving up. Side by side. And Williams is overcooked. Manages to keep it. Bosco has made that move stick there. Holden's been a sportsman-like person, just let everyone pass him. Just let
Problem
everyone
is he's
go
on
past.
blue flag, and so he'll get a penalty if he doesn't.
Yeah, he's just keeping out the way, people. We've got a spinning Haas of Aidan Bell. He's spat it around. I think he caught that slippery curb, like I keep mentioning. Keep careful with those tyres of some red horse.
Legends is on the back of Ace now as well.
Boscoan's all over the back of Scooby Stew, who's on the tyres that are 18 laps old now. So they're going to be feeling a little bit worse for wear, unfortunately. GFO Vasdell doesn't have any time penalties, might I add, so the P1 could still be his for the taking if he keeps the all over the back of the Red Bull like he was before that safety car there.
So the Red Bull is in a little bit of a battle with the Alfa Romeo here. Romeo having a little bit of white going onto the grass there.
Pocket Rocket's had a hell of a race. He's still on the back of that Mercedes of Vicky. Just not giving up, not taking any prisoners at all, but he does have 9 seconds penalty, which is a bit of a bummer. 15 more laps to go, ladies and gents. Scooby Stew has been overtaken by Bosco, and now Bosco and then the Williams is just going down the road. Scooby Stew's decided he's going to need to come in and change those tyres. Obviously no life left in them. They've dropped off a cliff and he needs to come in and he's going to need to change those.
Nice little battle here as Ace tries to take the position back. Nice little switcheroo here. Boy, it looks like he's got the movement done and sorted. Now the GFO's turn, so you get the overtake done. Here at the front of the grid. Oh, GFO's nearly knackered out.
Just
That's
Jordan's
his teammate
chasing down Bosco and in that Alpha Tauri, giving the Alpha Tauri big beans, trying to get caught up to Bosco and so he can maybe get that P6 off of him. And we've got the other Williams all over the back of Anthro in the racing point, and he's pressing it as well. So a good 4-car battle in the midfield from P9 right up to P6. Going on the inside on the very sharp corner, they're going to touch. Both keep it nice and clean. AG Wupo is on the mediums.
GFNAs.
Yep. GFO's got past. Now it's Vicky's turn. Wupo's got past and throw. Now he's going on to hunt just Jordan down, see what he can do with him. Both on the medium tyres as well. Should be pretty
around. Wants to gravel slightly. Looks like he managed to save it there.
Pocket Rockets also took ace. Vicky has a 6-second time penalty. Vosdell still doesn't have a time penalty. Yellow sector 2, don't know what's going on there.
Looks like LD.
Yeah, we've got a spinning LD, 614.
Ooh, bit of a twitch there.
Ace is going back into the pit, so that should sort the grid out for when everyone goes around again. So that should sort the grid out nicely. Now we've got a true reflection of who's actually where and where they should be now. Apart from poor EH Holden, who got mixed up in it all and lost a full lap, unfortunately.
Yeah, the two McLarens was the same. Jeez, 2 McLarens was the same as well, so...
Whoa, we've got just Jordan literally hanging onto the gearbox of this Williams. There's got to be a lot of trust involved there, because I personally don't like to follow that close, because I just don't trust people in front of me.
Safety car
has been deployed. Ace has gone... He went into the pits, so I don't know what's happened there, Jason.
Looks like he's come out of the pits and decided to crash it into the wall with a lot of speed. He's obviously still not happy about the glitch, but not a lot of people can do it when this stuff kind of happens.
Really?
The mine safety car is being deployed.
It has. So this will make for an interesting last with 12 laps. So these softs will go 12 laps if somebody is going to take that risk and come in and put them on. We shall see. If you're running down towards the, if you come out in about P10, P12, maybe it's worth a go. The Renault has come out on the mediums of Pocket Rockets. Well, the mediums. We've got another 3 in the pits. We've got AG Wupo's come out on the softs. Stu's onto the medium tyres, 2 laps old. EH Holden has put on the mediums. So at the moment we've got PSIL Legends up in the P1 with the 7-lap all hards. Basdell he's got a time penalty now. What penalty has he got? 3 seconds, so that brings them absolutely dead equal now. Vicky's got a 9-second penalty in P3. Bosco hasn't got a penalty also. If he can keep the pace and keep within the 9 seconds, that could be a podium finish for him, which will be nicely rewarded. Anthro on the racing point is 5th with no penalties. Crazy Moose Monster 6th with no penalties in the Ferrari. Pocket Rocket in 7th with 9 seconds, unfortunately. Aiden Bell with no penalties, so the grid could change over the checkered flag very easily.
We're only going down to 10 laps remaining as well, so...
Yeah. it's going to be a good finish to this fantastic Grand Prix. There's some nice overtaking, some nice clean racing, and barring the hiccups from the game, it's been very good. Oh, Scooby Stew's been given 5 seconds for ignoring the yellow flags, unfortunately. So his great strategy, great race has unfortunately gone and give him a 5-second penalty. So he's got 8 seconds penalty. A couple of guys below him have penalties as well, as one with a 6 and one with a 5. So he could still. I don't think he's going to get a top 10, unfortunately. I'd nice to have seen him get a top 10 with the strategy he picked from the beginning. Doesn't look like that's going to come off now. We're going to 10 laps remaining in this Grand Prix.
Safety car will be zooming round into the pits as we speak.
Yep, the Red Bull's getting a bit more heat in those tyres, firing those up. Bosco has had a hell of a race in the Williams. He's been pushing along nicely.
Safety car is in. We'll jump on board with GFO as he will be, Legends on a big car slide there.
There we go. Off we go racing once more, guys. Everybody's got a beautiful, big, long, large battery now. So we can power that through. Get some overtake activated. The guys at the top are sharing exactly the same time penalty. Vicky behind those with a 9-second penalty. And Boscoan's going to have his sights set on that podium finish, I would think. Which would be a nice end to his day.
Alpro picking up another 3-second penalty.
Yep. Just dropping back slightly from that.
Oh, big off there. Wheel off for GFO. Round that corner there. Very unlucky. And he's been collected by someone else. And someone else. Big collisions.
Carnage everywhere.
Big collisions, carnage.
Oh, my word.
Oh, loads of people here with a 5-second penalty.
Oh, what happened there? I didn't see that.
Collision. That was collision after collision.
Oh, my word.
And the safety car has been redeployed.
I think there's going to be a few dives in for the soft tyres now, Jason.
That was big crash. That's what happened when ghosting isn't deployed on the game lobby. People just slide into that car.
Ruin your race, can't it? So what's that put us up to now? That gives Bosco on the P3. Could even be a P2 for the guy. So that he'll be over the moon with that. It's Scooby Stew's.
If he keeps up, he hasn't got penalty, so if he keeps up within that 3 seconds with the final few laps, he could be up for a P1.
Without a doubt.
That could be an amazing.
That'd be really nice reward, wouldn't it? And they've got guys behind him who've got penalties, so he's sitting quite pretty there in P3, Bosco, and he's looking quite good. We've got 2 cars in the pits here, just Jordan and Capullo. Just Jordan's gone for he's gone and put a used set of mediums on, I think. 9-lap-old mediums.
safety car is deployed. So when the safety car comes in, it's going to stay out this lap. So when it comes out again, it's going to be. We're going to be looking at probably a lap 28. It'll be lap 29 when it comes in. So.
Just Gordon flying along trying to catch up so he doesn't miss out on any restart. Doing his best to catch up.
To be honest, Scooby Stew's decided to come in a bit as well. Obviously he's going to go onto the top tyre.
It might not be a bad shout, he's got nothing to lose, has he? Yep, he's putting the fresh softs on, which is why not? Why not?
Well, he's going to stay in P9 anyway because LD and GG Fishing, JG Drifters, JG Jam, GG Fishing.
Easy for you to say.
He's down on the 11 as well. So Miles, well, he ain't going to lose anything, and he get that push up the grid as well. Hopefully on the softs, that'll be great for him. So.
So, in the P1, PSI are legends. Let's see if these safety car lights go out in this final sector 3. Lights are still going around on the top of the safety car from what I can see from a distance.
Safety car is coming in though.
Yep. I'm sure it's still flashing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's coming in. So we will have another restart. I'm going to stay on board with on Boss because he's got a gain. Oh no, it still is staying out, isn't it? Yeah, it's still out.
I thought there was still flashing when it was going
I
around.
thought there was coming in with everyone slowing down. I thought there was. So that means they're going to go round now on to lap 29. So in the start, there'll only be 5 laps to push it to the back. Got someone else coming into pit as well now.
Yeah, two guys in the pits. Aidan Bell on the 30-lap-old hards. Aidan Bell's pulled in the softs on. They both put fresh softs on the cars.
Like I say, you just might as well when you're at this.
Yeah. None of them boys have got penalties neither, so
no,
everything gained.
We'll see what happens. Safety car is still deployed. Thank you to whoever's just followed me. I just missed that as it was about to go on, so thank you for the follow. Anyone else that is currently here watching us, please go ahead and give us a follow as well, and you'll be notified when I go live. Thank you very much. We are currently on board with Boss, and commentators today are myself and Mark. We are currently commentating on ARG as they are on the battle around the Hungarian Grand Prix, and this is the 3rd safety car in 10 laps, so we're doing well.
We've had quite a lot of safety car laps, haven't we?
I said that I was doing really well, and we had a safety car, and now we've had 3 of them, so...
Yeah, well, it's your fault then.
So it's my fault then, yeah. Safety car is in this lap. We'll get that off the screen pretty rapidly here, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll watch the restart here from Boss.
Boss is doing very well, sitting very pretty in 3rd.
Yeah, he's got no lap time penalties or anything yet. Currently, PSI Legends is the fastest person on the grid with a 117.7. So at the moment, he will take...
PSL Legends has gone sideways on the restart. Gives Vicky, that's down to the P1, and Boss is on the back of the Red Bull with a slipstream.
So here we go, we are on it. But Vicky has got a 9-second thingy in PSI. What happened? I don't get how Vicky didn't get a penalty there though, because you're not meant to overtake, are you? Until,
not before the start-finish line, no.
We've got a couple of people off in Sector 1 as well. That's just Jordan.
Yep, we've got no front wing on the Just Jordan's Alpha Tauri.
There's a couple of people crushed out further down the back of the grid as well.
Boss is keeping this within 0.3 of a second behind this Red Bull. They're all on the hard tyres up there. Scooby Stew's in P7 with a soft tyre.
We've got a little bit of a battle going on down the back of the grid as well in mid-pack. This is turning out to be an awesome last 5 laps we're going to have here. Crazy Screw is going to be on the push and trying to gain as many points as he can currently on them soft tyres.
Red Bull is pushing way too hard, he's all over the place.
But we're going to jump on board with Scooby Stew as he goes for the overtake on Crazy. No, he doesn't. He manages to hold off just there, keeps his patience. Going to get the move done in somewhere nice and safe so he doesn't lose his wing or anything like that. But he's on the back of him now. Full power. Scooby Stew on these softs is going for the overtake. Red Bull does for P1. But Scooby Stew gets the move done. Will Crazy come back? Don't think he'll have the time to come back. And Scooby Stew keeps at P6. What an awesome little overtake there. But he's now going to be pushing for up the grid as he's going to want a podium. But he has got penalty points as well that he will have to take. We'll get them up. We're going to stay with the penalties all the way to the finish so we can see who finishes where. A little bit of fun that me and Matt like to do. Whoever's watching would like to comment on a driver of the day that they would like to put up for driver of the day.
Yep.
That'll be a massive appreciation, please. Whoever gets the most votes will be driver of the day today.
Yep, that's a good thing we have going there. Boss is, this Williams is absolutely on fire. He's going for the overtake down the inside.
Yeah, I'm on with him on them hard. Yeah, he just backs out of it though.
He's just going to be
Vicky
careful.
is holding him up very slightly.
Vicky's
a
got
little
12
bit,
seconds
so
penalty now, so he's not a problem at all. He just trying to get past.
Problem is, with him being stuck behind him,
of the Red Bull,
PSI Legends has only got a 3-second penalty, so the problem we've got here is he's pushing and
Williams
pushing
on Williams here. Jeepers. Side by side going down.
Coming in, mediums and the hards. Will he get the move done? Looks like he's got the move done nicely in the inside and got it settled. Yeah, he has. Yep. Nice little move there and done. And we have got ARG 2021 has put Boss. Yes, Boss driver of the day. I can't agree with you there. He's got no penalties and he's keeping his own and doing well in that Williams. So
definitely.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well. But here we go. There's a bit of a push up the front.
Oh dear, the Williams made contact.
Made contact, bit of wing damage there with Vicky. Pushed him slightly onto the thing as well, so that's not going to be good at all. But Boss still looking in for a podium.
End plate as well, the left front of that Williams, the end plate is missing. So it's going to be affecting his downforce. No point in lapping with 3 laps. What's happened back there? Jeez.
Oh no, Boss is out.
Word.
He's out. He's out. He lost control fully there. And then
Scooby out as well.
Virtual safety car is out.
Oh, what a
he just
shame.
lost control then, and someone just rear-ended him up the arse.
Well,
that was unlucky. We're so fast through there, and it was just one of them.
Both my drivers of the day were going to be both out in the same slap, unfortunately. So you would have hoped.
Boss still deserves driver of the day there.
Oh, definitely, because he had absolute.
We haven't got many laps left to go. We have got yellow flag here everywhere, but we are green again now, and that is just gave PSI Legends, which his car is glitched into full throttle.
Oh, Anthro's got 23 seconds penalties. Aidan Bell's got 20 seconds penalties.
But Crazy has only got 5 seconds, so that means Crazy could.
P2.
That'll put Crazy into P3, won't it?
P3, sorry, yeah, Clippo's up there, isn't he?
Yeah. So that'll give him P3 position. So that'll put him onto the grid as long as he keeps pushing nicely. And it looks like he's keeping it nice and smooth. But we've got a little bit of an Aidan Bell and Anthro, and they've collided with each other. Bit of a dirty move there. But he is passed, but we will put the replay on there and we will see what happens. But he basically said, I want this position, and forced his way through. I have to say, this hasn't been a very clean race all the way through. There's been a bit of shoving and tugging here, there and everywhere, so I think admins need to get control of some people in this lobby. Like I say, a lot of them might be reserve drivers. I don't know, but we'll see what happens there. But Crazy is on the back of Anthro, and he will go for the overtake with DRS fully open. Goes for the light lunge. Anthro gives him the room. Yeah, very well played there. Got DRS open again. Anthro is keeping that inside line.
Better racing line on throw.
And it looks like he's managed to keep the position. He has. What a nice little battle there. So we will have that down, but Crazy is still on the back. Crazy just needs to keep it on the track. There's only 1.5 laps remaining, and he will be in P3 anyway. So he just needs to keep it on the track, keep it nice and steady, keep it nice and smooth. Yep. Don't make any silly mistakes. Anthro's just got another 3-second penalty, so that takes him to 26 seconds worth of penalties now. Vicky has dropped down to 6th position, and he is on a 12-second penalty as well, so he's dropped down the grid massively.
Vicky's races just fell off a cliff, unfortunately. He was doing real well 90% of the race, but the safety car seemed to upset his rhythm, unfortunately.
Well, Just Jordan has took the fastest lap.
Nice job.
That'll be the extra point going to Just Jordan, unless PSI Legends can get that lap in this lap, as we are now coming on to the final lap of this Grand Prix. We are going to jump upboard and we will do the final lap with PSI Legends.
It was pulled 5.5 second gap, might I add. So he's
he's
really well.
Absolutely flying. But his car he's done the old glitcheroo where it's just literally RPM stuck at 20,000.
Yeah, man's okay. It's nothing with that, yeah. It's just you.
It's just me. I'm going to have to watch someone else until he's about to come over the line, and we'll switch over to him, as I can't stand that. He's giving me an headache. Never mind anyone else on that is watching with us at this moment in time.
I'll keep on board and tell you when he's coming around the final corner.
Yeah.
Second to last corner coming round now. Just going past the entry of the pits, going round the last corner now.
Yeah, jumping on board with him. And today's Hungarian Grand Prix leader for most of it and comes over the line in P1 is PSL Legends. Takes the victory there, well deserved.
Second
AG brings it up into P2.
Yep.
And it looks like Crazy will get the move and he will jump up into P3. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is your P1, P2 and P3. And the rest of the guys are now coming round to finish off at the back as well. That is a great little Grand Prix. And there we go. That is your top 9 who finished. If the admins, ARG, I'm guessing you're an admin, so if you can go ahead and let Boss know that he has got Viewers Driver of the Day, that'd be much appreciated. And yeah, thank you for everyone that stayed by and watched it with us. We'll be back next Saturday at the same time. So from me and Mark, I want to say well done to all drivers and see you next week.
Thank you for having us. Bye for now.